guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews, and welcome to another reading vlog. Today's reading vlog is special because I'm going to do a 24-hour readathon by myself, just because. It's starting in 3 minutes at midnight on Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, but I have the day off work, so I'm gonna read from midnight to midnight. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it is a success. So the books that I'm going to be trying to read in this 24-hour span, I would like to finish An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. I have started this just a couple of hours ago, and I'm currently on page 70, so I'd like to finish this up. I'm really enjoying this so far. I didn't expect to be hooked so quickly, but I am, and I'm really excited about it. So I definitely want to finish this. And then, normally the point of a 24-hour readathon is to read as many books as possible, but I would like to try to get through kind of as many pages as possible, and I want to get to a book that I've been meaning to get to for a long time, and that book is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 2 in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I am really excited about this. I'm hoping I can get the whole thing done in 24 hours. That would be a huge accomplishment. I don't know if it's possible, but we'll see what happens. But I would just like to make a dent in this. I want to start it. I've never read this one. I've only read ACOTAR, and it's finally time to continue on with the series. It is like 30 seconds to midnight. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start off with maybe listening to an audiobook. It's an audiobook that I have for review, so I won't talk a whole lot about it with you guys. I will just be listening to it while playing Animal Crossing. I'll tell you guys my progress, maybe some initial thoughts, but there will be a separate vlog for that one. But I want to listen to something while I play Animal Crossing, and instead of starting a whole nother book, I'm just gonna start that one since I have to put up a review for it in a week. So I'm gonna go ahead and get cozy in bed and start this readathon. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah.
Morning, friends. It is Monday. I mean, it's been Monday the whole time, but it's now Monday afternoon. It is 1:30. I got up at about noon. I went to bed at like 3:30, 4 a.m. I will admit that there was an hour of social media procrastination that happened in the middle of me reading, but for the most part I did do a lot of reading last night, and I'm excited to get back into reading today. We have less than 12 hours left of this readathon, and I'm hoping I make it count. So the first thing that you would have seen is me reading my audiobook of Alex McKenna and the Geranium Deaths. Like I said, I have this audiobook for review, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it. I'll just tell you my progress. Currently I'm on chapter 4. I wish it would tell me a percentage. I'm like an hour and a half into it, so whatever percentage that is, that is where I'm at. Then I read some more of Enchantment of Ravens until I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And I got to page 125, so I'm just under halfway through this book. My plan is to start this right away and finish it. Then I'm probably going to play my Switch and listen to some more of Alex McKenna, and then start A Court of Mist and Fury. Before all that can happen though, really quickly, I have to do like 10 minutes of work. There's some social media posts that I need to put up, but other than that, I have the day off. So I'm going to do that real quick and then get to reading.
Feeling broken hearted over something that never was. Never was, never was. Ooh, I thought it'd be me and you. Ooh, I guess it wasn't true. If I only knew what you put me through, I don't deserve this. I thought it'd be me and you.
Alright guys, it is now just after 5 o'clock. I only have 50 pages left of An Enchantment of Ravens, but I wanted to stop before the end happens to, one, take a small breather, little social media breather, but to also talk about this book because, wow, I cannot believe how much I am loving this book. I really didn't expect to like it this much. I'm like enamored with it. I love the writing style. I'm definitely going to check out more of Margaret Rogerson's work because I really like her writing style a lot. Her descriptions are beautiful and magical, and I feel like I can picture everything so vividly, and it's so interesting. Like, I can't get over this. This book definitely features a very, very big insta-love. Like, I think maybe one of the most instant insta-loves I've ever encountered. But it's not done badly. I'm usually fine with insta-love, but I've definitely encountered some that I'm not fine with. And this definitely didn't do that. I really, really like the pairing in this book. I completely understand why they feel this way. It makes total sense to me, even though there really isn't a whole lot of fodder in this book to make it make sense, but I just think that it's meant to be, almost. It's kind of like fate. And I just love that this is a standalone. Like, I'm so excited that I can read this and just know everything and be done. I'm really hoping that the ending makes it feel very complete, because I'll be really sad if I get to the end of this and am longing for more when I know that there's not going to be any more. I just can't wait to read these next 50 pages. I can't believe how much I'm enjoying this book. I don't know why I thought that this would not be a book I would enjoy, but I'm loving it. Like, really, truly loving this a lot. We'll have to see how I really feel at the end of this to see if I really recommend it or if it's just like a total shit show by the end. But I really don't think it's going to, because I've loved everything since page 1. I almost never read this book. It almost didn't happen. I'm definitely not done reading for today. I'm definitely finishing this book and starting this baby. It's so intimidating. It's so intimidating, but I'm really excited to get into it. This has been like the best 24 hours. Okay guys, so it is now 8:30. I have finished an Enchantment of Ravens. Ugh. You guys, this was so freaking good. I loved this book. I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I'm predicting it'll be in my top 10 for the year. I can't believe I almost didn't read this book. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it from page 1 until the very end. I love the way it ends. It definitely has a conclusive ending, but it does leave room where like we could revisit this world if Margaret wanted to. I definitely feel fulfilled. I'm so happy that I read this. I'm so happy to have found a fantasy that is not part of a series. This was amazing, and I'm definitely going to check out more from Margaret Rodgerson. So now that means it is time to start my next book. I do need to play some Animal Crossing, and I also need to do some dishes, and there's like a hair somewhere. I can feel it. Anyways, I need to play Animal Crossing, I need to do the dishes, and I need to make something for dinner. So I think I'm going to grab an audiobook. My phone is dead, and I need to get some things done, which means I need to turn to an audiobook. The thing is, I do have the audiobook for A Court of Mist and Fury, but I only have access to it on my phone, and my phone's dead. So I do have access to Audible on my computer, so I can listen to the Alex McKenna audiobook. I'd rather start A Court of Mist and Fury though. But alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the reading, we're gonna do the cleaning, the cooking, the everything. It's all gonna happen. Hey guys, it is officially past midnight, which means this 24-hour readathon is officially over. I am really happy with my progress. It wasn't as much progress as I anticipated, but it was still a really good chunk done. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The first book that I read during this readathon was An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rodgerson. I read all but 70 pages of this during this 24-hour readathon. Then I started an audiobook, which was Alex McKenna and the Geranium Deaths by Vicki Ann Bush. This I have for review, and I ended up reading 2 hours and 21 minutes, which equates to about 86 pages. And then finally, I did start A Court of Mist and Fury. I've been listening to the audiobook the whole time since I last updated you. I was planning on switching to physically, but I was just enjoying my time listening. So I kept at it for now, but I'm sure I'm going to switch to physically reading at some point. I read 98 pages of this. So overall, it was a really successful 24 hours, if you ask me. I ended up reading a total of 413 pages, so I think that's pretty good. I definitely can't wait to read more of this. So far, this is really good. It's very interesting. Like I said at the end of A Court of Thorns and Roses, I didn't understand why she would end up with Feyre, why she would end up with who she ends up with. Everyone knows who it is, but in case you don't, I won't say it. I didn't understand why she would end up with him, but based on what's happening in this one, it's already making a lot of sense. I'm only 100 pages in. So all I know is that trauma really affects people, and the things that she's gone through and now what she's experiencing, it makes sense who she would end up with, because I feel like that person that she does end up with would understand her a lot more, give her a lot more freedoms, and kind of let her grow instead of trying to shelter her. I'm really enjoying it a lot, and we're like hardly even a dent in the book, but I am enjoying it. But alright guys, that is everything that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. It was really fun to make, and I definitely want to do another 24-hour readathon in the future. Maybe next time I will give a little bit more advanced warning in case anybody wants to join with me. But overall, it was really fun. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it and you want to see more bookish content from me, please hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as my videos go live here on YouTube, hit the notification bell. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!